time your first words are.
You're ugly. You're fat. No one will ever like you. No one would care if you died. These are words that can tremendously hurt someone's feelings. These are words that are not only said in the outside world, but in our virtual lives on the internet. According to InfoSec Institute in 2014, from Consumers Report said, 1 million children were harassed, threatened, or to other forms of cyberbullying on Facebook. As you can guess, this is known as cyberbullying. Cyberbullying today occurs way too often, and victims should do anything they can so it doesn't occur again. I was 13 when I first opened a Facebook account. And I was a shy kid during that time, and when I couldn't perform under pressure at school, some classmates had the nerve to find my Facebook account and call me worthless. You can't do this, you can't do that. Why do you even exist? And words that are completely unacceptable that I can't say in this speech. First, I will talk, and I didn't let any of that faze me, and I didn't let my parents know about this, because I don't want that negativity around my family. First, I will talk about why victims are too scared to seek help when needed. They're being careless on their mobile devices, and they use any coping methods to help themselves. Sometimes victims are too scared or too crestfallen to seek any help. But victims should come out of their shell and seek any help they can get because they need it. And according to bullyingstatistics.org, under the topic of cyberbullying in 2015, teens or young adults are encouraged to tell older adults that they are being cyberbullied. And the older adults should reassure the younger that it's not their fault that they are being cyberbullied. From a teenage boy who has acne to an overweight teenage girl, it's not their fault that they were bullied for whatever reason. Also, according to bullying statistics, children should save their proof that they are being cyberbullied. From hurtful Instagram comments to Facebook conversations containing death insults. Once the adult has seen the proof, that would be a time for the victim's parents to talk to the bully's parents to see why the bully is behaving this way. And according to Lena Cerna, an author who wrote about cyberbullying psychology, 48% of victims have tried to have a face-to-face conversation with the bully or their parents to try to persuade that the bully's behavior is completely unacceptable. So what causes cyberbullying, and how does it develop? Well, victims are being very careless on their mobile devices, and they should take initiative on what to do. And according to bullying statistics, victims should only share their passwords with their parents and not with complete strangers, because they don't want their complete strangers to access their phone and go through embarrassing photos and share it through Facebook or Instagram. And Alina Cerna had a statistic that 79% of victims have changed their web accounts so they don't have any contact with their cyberbully. And she also said that 60% of victims have changed their social media handle, changed their email, and changed their phone number. So there have been coping methods. There have been methods to help decrease their chances of being cyberbullied. To decrease your chances of being cyberbullied even more, there have been coping methods, and victims take more of a social approach than a technology approach. So, let's say the victim knows their bully personally. 63%, according to Alina Cerna, 63% of victims have avoided their bully, having zero to little conversation with them, whether at school or on the internet. And also 80% of victims have tried to focus on something else rather than focus on mainly on the cyberbullying. They focus on things that what makes them happy, like listen to their favorite musical artist, play their favorite video game, or watch their favorite show. they do whatever they can to make them positive and make them what makes them happy. They don't want to deal with that negativity whatsoever. So I've said what my reasons were, that cyberbullying occurs way too often, and people should do whatever they can to decrease their chances so it doesn't happen again. And so I've talked about why victims are too scared to seek help but need it. Victims are getting careless on their mobile devices, and victims should use any coping methods to help themselves feel better. So in conclusion, that cyberbullying is growing because technology is getting so easy to access. But there have been methods and other coping methods to help their chances of cyberbullying decrease and go down the toilet. So I leave you with a quote that is very relevant to this topic by pop legend John Lennon. You don't need anybody to tell who you are or what you are. You are what you are. Thank you.